The air at Incheon International Airport was thick with a familiar, electric tension, a palpable energy that crackled long before the first flashbulb went off. It was a Tuesday morning. Unremarkable for most, but for the global army of fans and the ever-watchful media, it was the dawn of a new chapter. The word had spread like wildfire through the digital VINs of social media. BTS was officially en route to New York City. The purpose of the trip was shrouded in the usual tantalizing mystery that accompanies their every move. Speculation ran rampant from a surprise performance on a major network to a clandestine recording session with a Western pop icon, or perhaps the commencement of promotions for a new, untold project. But for the thousands who had gathered, braving the pre-dawn chill that clung to the concrete and glass of the terminal, the reason was secondary. The primary event was the mere sight of them, the 7 men who had redefined music and culture, moving through the real world and not just the glowing screens they inhabited. The atmosphere was a sensory overload. The air hummed with a chorus of overlapping languages: Korean, English, Japanese, Mandarin, Spanish, all united by a shared lexicon of fandom. The scent of coffee, nervous excitement, and the faint, sterile perfume of the airport itself mixed into a heady cocktail. Row upon row of fans, armed with light sticks that would later glow in a synchronized sea of purple, held up banners adorned with heartfelt messages and inside jokes. Some had camped out overnight, their eyes gleaming with a mixture of exhaustion and pure, undiluted joy. The security presence was immense, a phalanx of stern-faced men in black suits and earpieces, their stoic expressions betraying the immense logistical challenge of moving 7 of the most recognizable faces on the planet through a public space. The first hint of their arrival wasn't a visual, but a sonic shift. The already loud chatter rose to a fever pitch, a rising wave of screams that seemed to emanate from the very walls. The electronic doors to the VIP departure area slid open, and the chaos was unleashed. There they were, not as a blur of coordinated choreography, but as distinct, individual men, each radiating their own unique brand of superstar energy. The leader, led the way. He moved with a quiet, intellectual confidence, his long coat flowing behind him. He offered a small, humble bow to the assembled crowd, his eyes scanning the sea of faces with a look of profound appreciation. He is the anchor, the one who grounds the group. And in that moment, his presence was a calming force amidst the storm, a reminder of the thoughtful artistry at the heart of the phenomenon. Jin, the eldest, followed, a vision of handsome grace. He was the epitome of the worldwide handsome moniker, wearing a simple yet impeccably styled outfit. He flashed his signature whale smile, a wide, joyful expression that is both endearing and ridiculously photogenic. He blew a kiss to the crowd, a playful gesture that sent a section of the fans into a near-fainting frenzy. His ability to find levity even in the most overwhelming circumstances is a cornerstone of the group's dynamic. Suga followed, moving with a chilled, almost languid pace. His eyes were hidden behind dark sunglasses, and he gave a subtle, nonchalant wave. His aura is one of cool, effortless charisma. He doesn't need to do much, his presence alone is a statement. The camera flashes seemed to bounce off him, his sharp features and platinum blonde hair creating a striking contrast against the muted tones of the airport. Then came J-Hope, and the energy of the crowd seemed to double. He is the sunshine, the embodiment of vibrant, infectious joy. He was practically bouncing, waving enthusiastically with both hands, his smile so wide and bright it could power a city. He did a little shuffle, a playful dance step that is pure J-Hope. He meant to be trying to personally acknowledge every single fan, connecting with them through sheer, unadulterated enthusiasm. His ability to transform a mundane airport walk into a personal performance is a testament to his extraordinary showmanship. Next was Jimin, and the collective intake of breath from the crowd was almost audible. He was a picture of ethereal, delicate beauty. He wore a soft, oversized cardigan that made him look huggable, yet his walk was pure feline grace. He offered a shy, sweet smile, his eyes crinkling at the corners, and waved a small, dainty hand. He looked like a prince who had just stepped out of a fairy tale, a vision of softness and power intertwined. His presence elicited a chorus of high-pitched adoration, a testament to his captivating duality. Then came Jungkook, the golden matinee. He was a powerhouse of charisma, his presence radiating a magnetic, confident energy. He wore a baseball cap pulled low, giving him an effortlessly cool, boy next door vibe. That was simultaneously intimidating and endearing. He offered a sharp, two-fingered salute and a confident smirk, a gesture that is the very definition of cool. He is the youngest, yet he carries himself with a swagger that speaks to his immense talent and global superstardom. His walk was a perfect blend of athletic confidence and artistic poise. And then, there was V. From the moment he emerged, the entire dynamic of the scene shifted. It was as if the very air had been replaced with a different, more electrifying element. The screams that had been loud before became a deafening roar, a singular, frantic wave of sound that seemed to shake the glass panes of the terminal. It wasn't just that he was handsome, which he undeniably was. It was something more profound, an ineffable quality that defied easy categorization. His visual was a masterpiece of contradictions. He wore a classic trench coat, a timeless piece of clothing, but he wore it with a swagger that was entirely his own. His hair was a tousled, dark mop, framing a